Hi, it's Jennifer. Today I'm here to do a review of my end of the month empties for the month of July. I didn't actually think that I was going to be able to do an empties video for July or for any month really that would have several things in it, because I don't know, I guess maybe because I'm just starting to do videos, I don't realize how often I go through things and finish them. And so I found out though that this month, as I was starting to hang on to things, that I had quite a few things that I had finished. And so I'm going to show those to you today. So the first thing that I finished off is a Lush product called Ocean Salt. And it's a face and body scrub. It says a vodka infused cocktail for bright, fresh skin. Go coconuts with our best-selling sea salt scrub. I actually really liked this. It was the first time that I tried it. I just started using Lush products in the past year. This was a really nice scrub. It was a nice scrub for the body, but it was also light enough that you can use it on your face, although you don't want to scrub super, super hard because there are some bigger chunks of stuff in here. But I really like this, and I will more than likely buy this again. I haven't bought another one yet, but I think I will. Lush also has a deal where when you save the tubs that you finish, once you have 5 tubs that are empty and you take them into a Lush Cosmetics, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, yeah, Lush Fresh Handmade Cosmetics. You take it into one of their stores and you give them your empty tubs, and they let you get a free small tub of some kind of product that they have. So that's kind of neat. So even though I could toss this because it's empty, I'm going to hang on to it until I have 5. I have another mask product that I'm continuing to use now, but I'll probably order more of these. The next one that I finished is a Clinique product. It's an eye cream, and it's called All About Eyes. Reduces circles, puffs, and the rest is in another language that I can't read, probably French. But it is, so it's a Clinique eye product. You can see that I've completely emptied this container. I did use it all, but I don't know that I would say I noticed that it really reduced puffs. I was hoping it would, and I was hoping it would be noticeable. I have since purchased an Olay Regenerist product for an eye cream, and so I mean I liked this just fine. It was a nice light formula, but it didn't wow me so much that I had to have this again. The next thing that I have that I finished is a bottle of Wen shampoo. That's W-E-N by Chaz Dean. This is in the fragrance lavender. Their shampoos, actually, it's called a cleansing conditioner. It's a 2-in-1, so there's shampoo and conditioner in the same bottle. Now I have a little bit of a story to tell about Wen. I've been using their shampoo for probably 4 years, and I liked it a lot. It's a nice product if you have trouble with frizzy hair, if your hair is kind of unmanageable, because it is definitely smoothing. It will make your hair look flatter and not with a lot of volume, and so you have to kind of want that sort of a treatment on your hair, which I did want for a long time. I've been sort of going for stuff that gives my hair a little bit more volume now, although you can't tell today. My hair looks kind of flat. But let me tell you about this. I don't have any problem with the Wen products. They have more than just cleansing conditioner. They also have styling gel and just different kinds of, all kinds of different things that you can get. I signed up. You can't just go and buy individual products and buy just one time and not buy again. You have to sign up for their automated shipping. So every 3 months or so they send you a box, and you can designate whether you just want a few products or whether you want a whole lot of products, and you can set it up so that you get billed monthly rather than having one big bill show up on your credit card. And so the nice thing is that each time you're going to get a box, you can go and send them a message and say that you want to change to a different fragrance, they have lavender, they have like almond something, they have cucumber, they have all these different fragrances, so you can change it. You can say this time I only want to get styling products, or maybe this time I just want to get 3 bottles of shampoo. Originally you could just get 2 bottles of shampoo or the cleansing conditioner sent to you, and I liked that. And then they changed it so that you had to have at least 3 things in your box. So that means that without raising the prices of their products, they're getting more money out of you because you have to buy 3 things in the product, or in your box. So that was something that happened a couple years after I had started getting auto shipments. Then one thing happened one month where I got my bottles for the month, and they were, instead of 16-ounce bottles, this is a 16-ounce bottle. Instead of a 16-ounce bottle, they sent, or 2 of these, they sent me 2 12-ounce bottles. And I was thinking, is this a mistake? Are they just thinking I'm not going to notice? And I contacted them and said, hey, what happened here? I got 12-ounce bottles. They're normally 16-ounce bottles. And they apologized. We're very sorry. They sent me another 16-ounce bottle to sort of make up for what I didn't get in the 12-ounce bottles. And I wasn't sure if they were just trying to pull one over on their customers and charge the same amount but send smaller bottles. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being skeptical. But there were some other things that made me skeptical over time. And another one of those things was that, let's see, what was the next thing? Oh, I actually had been using their products for a while, and then about, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 months ago, I thought, well, I think I'll just call them and or contact them and cancel my automated shipments. I had a few extra bottles, and you can put the shipments on hold, so you don't have to have them sent to you every 3 months. You can put them on hold if you're not going through them as quickly. But I sent a message and said I'd like to cancel auto shipments, and they said, well, you can't cancel online. You can't just send a message. You have to actually call and talk to someone. So I did. I called in, talked to someone in customer service, who then put me in touch with someone else who is the kind of person who does this hard sell to try to convince you that you really should stay with their program. I hate that kind of thing. But what bothered me even more is that the woman I spoke to on the phone said, oh, well, I realize here from looking at your account that you're not getting the best deal you could possibly get. We could lower your the amount that you pay by 15%. And I thought, well, okay, all right. And then I thought about it later, and I thought, that's just kind of a lousy way to do business. I had been getting auto shipments from them for over 3 years, and it was only when I decided to cancel that they notified me that I could have been getting a cheaper price all along. And I just kind of thought that was lousy. Well, this past June, I finally decided that I was done with it. I still have a couple bottles left, so there will be some end of the month empties videos that I'll do where I'll probably show that I've finished up a bottle, but I just decided I was done, and I'll give you a little hint of what to say that they can't argue with you about, and I just happened to kind of throw it out there. But I was expecting the big hard sell thing, that when I called, somebody was going to sort of try to convince me to stay. And so she said, gosh, you've been ordering from us for a long time. Why is it that you want to cancel? And I said, well, I was wearing my hair in a more sleek, smooth kind of style, and now I've been wanting more volume, and Wynn doesn't do that, and so I think that I just like to cancel. And she sat there for a second and said, well, I just don't know what to do to convince you to stay. Okay, and then she canceled it. So that was easy. If I'd known that all along, or the first time, I would have just canceled with that excuse. So there you go. If you want to try it, you want to know a good way to get out of it, tell them that you don't want your hair to be as smooth and flat anymore, that you want more volume, or that you want it to be curly and frizzy. And then they won't be able to argue with you. Okay, so that's the third thing. I have just a couple more things. A subscription box that I subscribe to is called Fortune Cookie Soap. They have a lot of bath and body products. When you sign up for their subscription service, they send you a box every 3 months. So you get a box in February, May, August, and November. And I've just gotten 2 boxes from them. I'm gonna do a review because I should be getting my August box here pretty soon. So I'm gonna do a detailed review of the products that I got in my June box. And then I will show what I've gotten in my August box. But one of the things that I went through this month is a little thing of their, what they call whipped cream body butter. I'm not going to talk about the fragrance of this particular one because I'll be doing that in an upcoming video. But their whipped cream body butter formula is really, really nice. It's kind of thick but not goopy. It's really moisturizing. Love putting it on my hands and elbows before I go to sleep. And so I went through that, and I always love that formula. The last thing I have here is an eyeliner. I believe that I got this in, I don't know if it was an Ipsy box or a Birch box, but it's a cream formula eyeliner. I could probably continue to use this, but I'm making the choice to trash it, and I'll tell you why. This is by Sumida Beauty. And it's, I've used a sharpener and gone down quite far in this, so I can't read the whole thing. But it's a contrast eye pencil. It's a cream formula kind of thing. You have to have a really good sharpener for it, otherwise the end of it will mush and it wastes the product. But I just, I used it the other day and I thought, you know what, I think I'm just done with this. Because it just, even though it goes on nice and creamy and everything, it just gives me raccoon eyes. It all ends up going toward the corners of my eyes, and I have big black blobs in the corners of my eyes, and then at the end of the day I've got these raccoon eyes. It's kind of all spread around my eyes, and I just decided, it's not worth it. There's quite a bit left of this, or there's probably this much left of it. I could still use it, but it isn't worth it to have to keep going like this all day, wondering if you've got globs of black in your eye. So this was just a miss for me. It wasn't good. I'm not going to buy it again. And yeah, so that is the last of my empties for the month of July. I'm not sure that I'm going to have a bunch of empties in August. I might end up doing maybe end of the season empties. We'll see how it goes. So I hope you will join me in the future. I'm busy being Jen, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.